Okay guys, I am back. I'm Sponge with Sponge's Tech Tips, working on our series for the '08 Honda Pilot. If you haven't seen the other videos, we are doing a complete interior swap from this high mileage but very nice interior '08 Honda Pilot with a bad motor into this very nice, also low mileage, only 55,000 mile Honda Pilot. Fireworks there, guys. I should let you know it's the 1st of July. We're getting ready for the 4th coming up here, but beautiful day here in Woodinville, Washington State. All right, so back to what we were seeing. We are doing a complete interior swap. This was a very nice Honda Pilot with only 55,000 original miles, but unfortunately it had a damaged interior due to a dog or something of the sort. So we're doing everything, most likely including dash and headliner are going to be swapped from one to the other. So what we're working on now is the interior quarter panel, interior panel. If you tuned in to some of my other videos, I let you know that you cannot take these panels out. Well, you can. You should not take these panels out without removing the third row seat. And the reason why is because it has tabs down here at the bottom that are under the seat, and they do not allow you to bring it out without breaking these. In a very rare occasion, you might be able to sneak them out without breaking it. But watch the previous videos to see how to take out that third row seat. This is, I guess, if you're trying to maintain your subwoofer or get into your quarter panels for any reason, seat belts or whatever, is why you would need to do this, other than doing what we're doing here, which is a complete interior swap. And it's actually a color change. So, okay, tools you're going to need. Socket, wrench, 14 millimeter socket. I recommend a 6-point, but a 12-point works too. Extension is not necessary, but not bad to have. You need a number 2 Phillips. You need a number 3 Phillips, the bigger one. You are going to need a panel popper of sorts, and my trusty little pan head screwdriver works great for getting into some very tight spots without damaging anything. Okay, first thing you got to do, obviously, take the seats out, which we did, exposing the panel. Now we're going to go back. We're going to remove this trim piece here. I actually removed this already to get out the other side, but I reinstalled it just to show you. So this one's easy. You just kind of grab it. You don't need a tool. If you can get underneath the edges, just kind of pop it. It's got, if memory serves me correctly, it's got 4 plastic push connect clips. They're like compression clips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, once you pop that off, remove that from the vehicle. We'll set that aside. Okay, next thing you got to do, you're going to grab your, well, whatever order you want to do. You've got a couple different screws here. You've got some number 3s behind these net tabs. So we can attack those first. Now I have not pulled this side yet, but it should go pretty quickly, even though we're doing one by one. So once you get those disconnected, set them aside. Make sure not to lose any parts, any screws. Working on the second little net hook slash screw hider. Okay, those are out. Okay, next. Up here you've got a little hook that hooks your net onto. You've got a number 2 hidden behind there. Little flush one. Okay, that one's out. Again, set the screws aside. There is a little bit further forward, there's another one with a number 2 behind it. I'm doing these all one-handed because I'm holding the camera at the same time, guys, so I apologize. Sometimes I might miss something a little bit there, but I try to do both simultaneously. Now you'll notice the seat belt is dangling, and that's because it was attached to the rear seat that we removed. Okay, you do have two, I don't want that. You have two little covers, and these are designed for your cargo cover to go into. Now, in my particular case, this particular version does not have a screw behind this one, but we're going to pop it out just in case. So that pops off. I used my little pan head. There may be a screw behind there in another model, so better safe than sorry. Climbing into the vehicle. We are going to get to the forward one. Pop that out with your little pan head. Make sure not to lose those. You'll notice a number 2 screw behind that. Number 2 Phillips. We are going to take that off. Or out, I should say. Again, to the side, more fireworks in the background. Down here at the bottom, we've got another net with a number 3, so keep rotating back and forth with your screwdrivers. Or again, there's no real order you got to do these in. Sorry, that one was really tight. I had to break it free, and I moved a bit. Okay. Okay, so now we've got 2 more. So up here towards the back of the rear door, this is where your little pan head's going to go in. You're going to go into the little slot, pop that out. You'll see there's a number 2. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, there it is. A number 2 behind that one. So this is real time. I didn't prep this one at all, guys. So this is, I'm unscrewing everything from its tightest point. And it doesn't appear that this has ever been taken apart before. Okay, and up in the handle behind the cup holder, there is another one. This one's a little bit trickier to get to. So again, use your little pan head to pop that free. And this one is slightly diagonal, so you don't have to come at it with a stubby. Now, I've said in the past, I don't like using power tools when I'm working on cars. I don't like not being able to feel how tight things are with the plastic. So I just use my hand tools. It's pretty simple. Okay, so that is all of the screws. Next thing we have to do, up here at the top on the pillar, you're going to remove the cover to the upper portion of the seatbelt. I just use my panel popper, get behind it, pop it out. It's got 3 little clips. It's not in there super tight, but... And then use your 14 mil. This one's going to be a little tight. Break it free. They use some sort of a thread lock, if you will. I'm sure that's a name brand, but it keeps the bolt from backing itself out. It also makes it a little difficult to unthread it because it binds up. I can tell you this one's a little bit easier than the driver's side was. That one was really gooped up with the stuff they put on the threads. Now this is the very back one by the hatch. You don't have to take off the forward one right behind the door. That one's not necessary, but to bring the bottom panel, it's kind of connected to this pillar panel. So by taking this seat belt, unscrewing it, you're going to be able to remove them both at the same time. Okay, so we've got that free. Let that dangle. Okay, one more thing you need to do. You're going to open your back door. Now, I'm moving around quite freely in here because I removed all the interior. You are going to on the back door, I probably could have gone around and done this from the outside here. I'm like, make it a little more realistic for you guys. So on next to the rear seat, which ours is removed, you've got this sill plate. You're going to want to get your hand underneath there or your panel popper, and you're going to pop that out. It's got 1, 2, 3 plastic compression clips, and then it actually clips into the front and the back. You're also going to take your weather stripping and peel it free. There are these little tabs. You can see them right there. Those actually are underneath the weather stripping, and if you don't disconnect the weather stripping, you could possibly break those off. Looks like there's none at the top, just a couple at the bottom, but we'll get that out of our way anyways. So, okay, back inside the vehicle. The next thing you need to do, we're going to go to the very back, bottom, and you'll see there's a little lip, almost a little tooth that goes down. You're going to get underneath that with your panel popper, and you're going to lift that free and bring it towards you, okay? It sits in a little hole. Oh, sorry. I want to jump the gun here. Don't want to jump the gun. I forgot those little clips down here at the bottom that I was so adamant about taking the back seat out so you don't break them. You're going to use your panel popper. You've got 2 little plastic push connect clips. They're like buttons, kind of. If you see those. Those are in these holes down here. You've got to pop those free. Okay, so now you don't need any tools for this. You're just gonna kind of start pulling on it, and it will start popping free. And then the back here, pop that free. And at the same time, we're gonna take down this pillar, bringing everything in, and the pillar will start to disconnect, but it'll come free from the top also. Oh, we lost our bolts for our seatbelt. So, okay, so this one popped free, and the pillar's still there, but it's just one more push connect to pop that off. It's the strongest one because it is the designed to hold it for the airbag. So, okay, so we got that out. Be careful. We want to disconnect our plug right here at the bottom, and this is now completely removed. Okay, all right guys, so I gotta go find those parts for the seat belt. Make sure you don't lose those if they pop free like mine. Now the driver's side is exactly the same. The only difference is you do need to make sure that your jack is loose and removed, and then you do have a single plug that you have to unplug. That's a 12 volt socket for, you know, they used to call them cigarette lighters, but now they're just a 12 volt power socket. So, okay, those are the only difference. You don't have those on this side. You do have the one plug at the bottom that goes to something. I'm not even sure what this little unit is for, but make sure you don't break that off or lose it. All right guys, that's it for the interior panels. Just to add a little bit extra to this one, let's go ahead and pull this out of our way completely. I got just a pile of parts going here, but once you get both sides removed and this rear cover removed, ironically that gives you the ability to remove this black pocket that goes underneath the cargo cover. Everything is on top of that, so once you get all those removed, you can remove that final piece, and everything in the back except for your carpet is now removed. So, all right guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you watched any of my other videos, I want to apologize for flipping the camera on the last video. Can't wear these when I'm looking at the camera, and I have to wear sunglasses because it's still bright out here. I'm looking into the sun. Yeah, if you watched the last video where I removed the front seats, I accidentally flipped the camera. I apologize, I was right in the middle of it. I couldn't see which way the camera was, and because I was trying to get into a tight spot, I inverted it, and I apologize. I hope you were able to see anyways. We didn't do that on this one. So, all right, guys, if this helped you out, please hit the like button. If you want to see more on this Pilot or any other vehicles, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, I love it when you guys leave comments. So let me know what you guys think. If you need to see anything specific, let me know. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.